The gunner's gotta go, Chad. I'm not cool with this anymore. This is 2 attacks in 1 episode, and that's just too many. No good, no good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the General, and it's back when freedom calls. The Minutemen's Guide to Being the Best General in the Commonwealth. And in order to do that, step 1 is defend your settlements at all costs. And we got to do that because apparently someone's trying to touch our settlers over at Covenant. Let's go. I guess the General's job is truly never over because as soon as we got past the first defense settlement defend, guess what, chat? We have another one. Yay! Tavington Frat House. Let's go make sure the boys are alright. That's what the General likes to do. We got 2 settlement defends at the beginning of this video. It's not supposed to be what this type of vid was, but dude, the gunner's just okay. The gunner's gotta go, Chad. I'm not cool with this anymore. This is 2 attacks in 1 episode, and that's just too many. No good, no good. Did you notice how I didn't even have to really move because I'm just that cracked? Also, this is the Ways of Rifle that my son, Sean, my synth son, Sean? I don't know. Yeah, he's a synth. He's not real. He gave it to me. So that's pretty cool. It never runs out of ammo. Even if you're a legendary. No, get smacked. We got a Sentinel's leather right arm. Reduces damage while standing and not moving by 15%. Can we smack that from far away? Oh no, chat, we have actually just started a problem. Oh, you get back here, sir. You are almost dead. I'm not letting you get away. You? Oh my, they are circling the blood bugs. Blood bugs circling. Get back here, sir. Bro, where are they finessing from? Chat, let me know right now. We are under a full-on infestation. Being surrounded? Oh, I still see movement over there. Silly Dilly hunts him down. The General doesn't give up. We're taking this dirty blood bug with us. Boom! Even if we gotta do that. Whoa! Did it just bait our... It just baited us into a circle, Chad. Get it! Get it, mutt! Get it, pupper! Smack that thing! Our dog's down there. That's something we gotta do this episode, though. You gotta get a puppy. You good boy. Good junkyard dog. Dang. What a pile of death for these losers. Oh! Whoa, chat, we got surprise attacked! Shmeow, lacka. Didn't like that. I'm not a fan, Mr. Vampiric Bloodbug. Get it, pupper. Oh man, that dog is on top of things. Guys, don't want to touch me! You're general! Alright. Is that everything? It's trying to kill us? For now? Men? Women? People of all ages? Cool. Y'all keep partying on at the Min Frat. Yeah, I guess we're gonna get back at it. Thanks for the help, old boys. We finally now have made it to Far Harbor uninterrupted. And you guys are probably like, what are you doing back at Far Harbor, dude? You beat Far Harbor. What could the general possibly have to do there? We do have a teeny bit of unfinished business on the island, but nothing we're going to get into today. Today we just have a quick little visit so we can buy ourselves a pupper. We need another good boy. There's only one person we trust to give us the goodest of boys, and that is this beast Erickson.
Hello again.
I'd love a dog. Big dog. This is sick. We're gonna. Where'd it go? Whoa, hold on. Yeah, I did. I wanted to buy. Oh, you're such a sweetheart giving us a bed. Can I buy a guard dog? Can I buy a few guard dogs? I want to buy Mac.
Where did you want it to?
Oh, we're gonna send it to Bang. Hold on.
Looking to trade?
I also want
one of your guard dogs.
Which one would you like?
I don't. Fluffy.
I'd like to buy the wolf.
Yeah, the glowing wolf. All right.
Sounds good. You take care.
I will, sir. Thank you very much for your time and your puppers. All right. Now that that's done, we can go back. What is cracking, everybody? It's the General. I'm back. You know, you might have seen me defend some settlements before this, or rush to the help or the aid of my Minutemen. But other than that, we're back. This is another episode of When Freedom Calls. And we are here today with a special episode. Drumroll, please. We have a settlement video. Now, today's is going to be not crazy intuitive, crazy descriptive, but it is going to be pretty good. And I've been working on the settlement for a while. You guys probably can tell which one it is, or you could probably tell which one it is before we even got started. But yeah, with that being said, welcome to Warwick Homestead, which is now a Minutemen water treatment facility. Starting off the rip, you can see we're very decked out here. We have the spotlights or the automatic sensor lights everywhere. We got June Warwick.
If you're interested.
Sure.
June.
Things were pretty lean for a while, but now we've got plenty to trade. Interested?
Let's trade some things.
Of course.
What's she got? I didn't mean to take that. I meant to actually
Got
barter.
things for trade. If you're interested. Lord knows it.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Let's see what she has, chat. Nothing there. She's got really jack shiznit. Alright. Thanks for nothing. Now, for those of you who don't know, there is some actual lore behind this settlement in-game before the Minutemen show up, or whoever your faction is. And that is that it ties in with another settlement. So, to catch you guys up, speed real quick. Her, June Warwick, and her mans, and their kid, and their daughter work here, or live here. Which is fine. It's all fine and dandy. However, there's a bit of a conspiracy going on because this place has ties to the Institute, as well as a lot of other caravan people, as you can see here. A lot of caravan people chilling here. Tradkin, Carlet, and Cricket at the same time. It's a pretty popular spot. But anyway, So this guy, he comes down here to work. Bill Sutton. Okay, now you might recognize that name. Maybe like, Sutton, where have I heard that before? I'll tell you where. Earlier in the video, when we were defending Taffington Frat House, right here somewhere. Oh, I know it's over here. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. Taffington Frat House right there. They have a family in there named the Suttons as well. You might recall, hey, like what happened to those guys? If you remember, there was a fraternity that was doing some hazing, and the son of the Suttons discovered that there was a chem stash they were using to haze the pledges with, and he went after said chem stash. When he did, he accidentally disrupted a blood bug's nest that we've recently just fought, and the blood bug infestation, his family succumbed to it. The mom, Mary Sutton, and the daughter and the son all died to the blood bugs. However, that's not the end of the story. The important part is that they are the same Suttons that belong to that. Oh, wait, where is he at? Somewhere over there. That jerk's family. Bill Sutton, I don't know where he went. He's probably hiding. He's probably embarrassed. Shamed. He knows what this video is. So anyway, long story short, the reason Bill Sutton's here and not at his family, he wasn't there helping defend the blood bug attack, it's because he was beating on his family. No good. Can I get an F in the chat for a loser? He was beating his family and he wasn't treating them very well. So they got tired of it and they kicked him out. So this guy showed up here and he started causing trouble for this home slice. Roger Warwick, who owns this place with his family. He's, you know, with Janie, the husband. Now, this Bill guy shows up here and he thinks that, you know, this is the new spot, you know, fresh start. He doesn't have his kids with him anymore, his wife, you know, free baggage, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's not the case. He shows up here, and he doesn't like the fact that there is ties. He's sus. He thinks that there's ties to the Institute, which there are. And I'm not sure why there's a dead traitor over in the water. That's not from me, Chad. I don't know what they're doing here, but apparently someone didn't trade nice. But anyway, so this dude, Bill Sutton, starts thinking that the other guy, Henry Warwick, is a synth.
I'll be watching you real close.
Oh yeah, I'll watch you real close, buddy.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's your caps.
Yeah, we don't like each other, as you can tell. He didn't even give me caps. He's lucky. He's lucky. He's a bad guy. So anyway, he starts thinking that the Warwick dude is a synth and getting sus. So instead of trying to handle it, or talk to him, or be a reasonable human being, he decides to A, try to swoop in on his family and turn his family against him. Super, super bad person move. No one likes that. Where's the kid at? There he is. There's a kid. What is this kid's name? Why can't I? Okay. Guess I can't battle kids.
It's nice to have a
Wally Warwick. There we go.
We used to only
Anyway,
once a day.
so basically, long story short, this Bill Sutton guy hires another person who works here to put a hit on Henry Warwick and have him killed because he thinks he's a synth and he wants to take over the water treatment plant. Now you can play into this lore as the Institute and you can help them out. You can kill Bill, you can kill Henry, you can do a plethora of things. However, I did not pick the Institute this run around. Obviously, you guys know I am the Minutemen. So it's a little bit different. It played out a little bit different for me. Whenever I showed up here, it seemed like business has already been taken care of. Bill is sus, Henry's sus, they don't seem to be getting along, and to add to the susness, as I was walking over here the other day to build on my settlement, I discovered something disturbing. Yeah, they already murdered the dude, Cedric. Like what? They murdered him and just left him out here in the facility. So anyway, that's the lore going into this settlement. Also, if you side with the Institute, you can help them grow some cracked plants with some experiment and some gourds that are big and stuff. I don't know. Not worth it, if you ask me. I'm a good guy. I'm the hero. But yeah, that's the lore leading into it. Now that the Minutemen have showed up and we've established our peace in our lore and our own selves, I have to give it to you straight. First off, this is a very robot-friendly heavy settlement. We have capabilities here to create all sorts of bots, so that was big going into the place. Here we'll start out at the entrance with our nice Minutemen guard. As you can see, I made a little corner for the caravan people to chill at. Trash can car looks like she's about to overdose over here on some jet, which is perfectly fine. Her Brahmin is using the shelter, unlike her. I don't understand people, but whatever. It's how many birds can we kill in this episode, honestly? It's what we're going to be keeping track of. But yeah, nice little view out here. You know, nothing cray-cray. But coming into this way, I built up a little perimeter here, a little defensive thing. And we have a general trader. I did call in some homies from the elusive Vault 88, you know, from right here. You know, they're pretty close. So I called in some helpers to help run the stores and stuff. You know, they're trusted. They got their pit boys. I trust them to keep an eye on things. I had to call in some extra help because of this Bill Sutton character. He's sus, and I'm not going to put up with none of my settlers or people getting hurt. So, got her here stationed up as a general trader. Nice little spot. I guess I'll show you this little area too. This is a little weird. I don't understand why they added this in a settlement. It's so strange how it's like completely cut off. But like, we have this little area where it's just like, I just have the weapons workbench, and that's pretty much it. That's literally it. And a sentry turn and a flag, and some lights, but that's about all. Anyway, continuing on, as we switch guards, we got Cricket over here causing a ruckus. Oh yeah. We have our power armor station here, a little tool chest, you know, a little Minutemen radio, you know, get a little radio freedom going vibes, you know, put a little light here so they can work at night, fix up their power armor, what have you, what have you. Alright, we are 3 for 3 with the birds. We got the little cooking station here, nothing crazy. Something, you know, for the settlers to enjoy. Here we have our goodest boy, Mac, who is our guard puppy, our guard doggy dog. He looks like he could eat a little bit. He's our guard pup for this settlement. He keeps things nice and tip-top shape. There we got the old man himself, Roger Warwick. Skinny guy. There we got a little Minutemen action. We got a little power, you know, conduit up there. Now, coming here, I have a water well right here, but we have obviously no lack of fresh water to purify. So, as you can see here, we have a little nod to the Minutemen and freedom and everything. The flag and the statue, I think it looks pretty sick there. Just let the world know we're here and we ain't going nowhere. As you can tell, I told you, this is a very bot-friendly settlement. This is the first place. This is our first base of operations for the Automatron DLC or the Mechanist DLC. So we experimented with a lot of bots and builds here, and that's what's going on. This guy is in charge of the gourds. Yeah, a lot of bots here. So I guess I'll go into the main facility real quick. Also, we have the armor workbench here, just kind of chilling. Little nice area for them to like come out, a little deck area to, you know, chill. I don't know why she's choosing to sit in the ground. Psychopath. Anyway, going inside, I put a little weight bench, you know, we'll pump some iron. See the general pump some real quick. Hoorah! Get that strength in there, boys, girls, everyone. Except for supermutants, they don't need any strength. Cool. Okay, Ada, shut up. You're ruining the settlement vid. Alright, so there's that. They love their Nuka-Cola in this settlement. As you can see, we got another bunk bed over here. Locker space for them to keep their goods in. Got a little sink action with a nice map of Boston. We also have the Railroad Freedom Trail code with another bed.
When the bay breeze is strong, you can almost forget this.
I don't know how you forget it's a sewage plant. I sure as heck don't. But anyway, more lockers and stuff over here. I didn't really mess with this stuff too much. This is like the kids area and stuff. And, you know, there are toys everywhere. So, I mean, this is a video game. I'm not picking up after kids. Not a game. You got the potted meat, which is sus. We've already dealt with that. We got a Nuka-Cola. I'm actually going to steal that. Gonna take. We're not stealing. We're a good guy. We got the Captain Cosmos poster. That's pretty dope. And this stuff's pretty much already been there. I added some flags, some aesthetics, power and stuff. The lights are cool. But yeah, and we got attacked by a swarm bot. This is alcoholics. You know, they got a lot going on. Not a lot, but a little bit. You know, they got a lot of beds they can't destroy, sadly. Coming over here, just more random storage and crap, and some potatoes. Yummy. Here we got June Warwick.
This place used to handle.
Yeah. You better be. The smell is something awful. Ugh. Anyway, a little hangout area. I added a water fountain. Get that fresh water. Got more Nuka-Cola chick. Mr. Handy adds, I guess, you know. Back here in this crevice, we just have some hidden beds, pretty much. Nothing exciting, chat. Just basic. The bare minimum. So that's pretty much the inside. I know it's a lot of space. I thought about trying to do something up there, making a second floor or something. I don't know.
It's a full-time
Thought about it, but
those little scamps of mine out of trouble.
we'll see. But moving on.
Talker.
I ain't a talker, bro. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. 2 caps each. You didn't pay me last time.
Right now.
Get out of my face, Bill. I'm airing out your dirty laundry right now. Alright, so here we have a weapons merchant, and we have our first bot merchant. I thought it'd be kind of cool to set up a bot merchant like we have in Good Neighbor, in other places in the Commonwealth. I thought that'd be kind of sick. So yeah, here we go. We got a weapons merchant, a little stand, as you can see here, repping all Minutemen material and weapons. We got the glow-sighted combat rifle with the Minutemen's camo. We got the long 10mm auto pistol. We got the long laser pistol. And if you're feeling some maximized laser rifle action, we have one of those. We also have a laser pistol that is automatic, and we also have a suppressed automatic 10mm pistol. So quite the Ada. I'm in the middle of something. Okay, shorty. What? No, stop. You're working. You're on the clock. Get back to work. Anyway, so yeah, this is the weapons area. This is our weapons merchant. First bot merchant. Yeah, as you can see, Murda is here also. Oh, I had to send him somewhere. You know how he is. He's a lot. Alright, a little locker back here just to keep some stuff, you know. Some store stuff. And like I said, this is a very bot-friendly, very bot-oriented, very heavily dependent on robot-type settlement. So to enforce that, we have the iBot Station Pod, which will allow us to, made it look like the forklift is kind of carrying it, but it'll allow us to create iBots and send our propaganda into the Commonwealth. I'm not going to do that for you guys now, but like, yeah, it's all powered up, ready to go. This kid looks like he wants to make one. It's because he's a synth. Didn't mean to traumatize you, but he's a synth. Anyway, so we got a little iBot station. That's pretty cool. Not much over here except the lights and stuff. I think there's like a little Easter egg or two hidden in there I'll get to, but moving on, as Murda patrols, we have another robot that is over here getting some plants ready for harvest, which is pretty dope. We had a couple incidents with some robots and some early experiments we had to put down or temper with, you know. They're not all perfect. Not all of them. Moving on to this area, we have our water purification station. We have a little platform built here for our Minutemen or settler, whoever's on guard, to come up. And this is where we have our artillery cannons set right for those scumbags' faces. Just in case, just ready. Just know, when I give the sign, it's go time. That's what's here. Look at that, he's ready. He knows he's a good soldier. One day soon, Brotherhood, your time will come. Your time's a-coming, Dirty Dan. You and all your pinhead Larrys. But anyway, that's that. Not too much. I'll run around here real quick. I haven't figured out much to do with this area of the settlement, but like I said, there's a few Easter eggs, like over here. I didn't do this. The developers and them did. Like, it's an alien with a rocket ship. It says, I don't know, it says something. So that's kind of cool. Put some lights and stuff up to make sure this place stays safe, lit up. Just, you know, some basic stuff. Here we have a little Easter egg. We have Voy, and a little guy with a little buttercup, the sea captain's hat, another sea captain in a Coast Guard hat, and the life preserver. This is the whole scene. Chat. Don't know what they were doing, but I love it. So there's that. Sunken ship. Nothing too crazy out here, and I think that's it, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just comes full circle. Alright, so the last area of our settlement, well, I guess there's 2 areas left, but I'll show you the inside of this little guest area, this little work area. It's not crazy, but it's kind of cool. We got a little sink action table, we got some chairs, we got some bunk beds, got some Minutemen propaganda that's rusting, apparently. Pretty bad, matches the wall, that's crazy. Got some lockers for storage, we got, you know, a little love seat, little television action, if you will. Enjoy the view. Post-apocalyptic Saturdays, mornings with your cartoons, you know. You know how being, then you have this nice little platform that, yeah, I couldn't really fix this one. It's just kind of beat. But don't worry, chat, it's not all. We have a little bit more. For if you come through this way... What is this you see? Silly Dilly, the general, he's built a platform. So yes, I have. So if you come up to this platform... I built a little... Yeah, I tried. A little stationary platform that leads... I tried my best, chat, alright? I was doing the best with what I had to work with, okay? I don't know what you want from me. Without mods, all vanilla gameplay, this is as best as I got, okay? That's not too important. The most important part's what's in here. So coming to this side, you can see it just kind of cuts off. There's a bat. Whatever. But inside is where all the magic happens. So if you don't remember, you didn't see our bot building episodes, we had hooked up our power in here. Apparently the lights don't work unless you add new ones, but, you know, I digress. Hooked up our fusion generator, got some power cooking, and then we set up a robot making station workbench. Now, besides the initial mechanist layer, this is the first robot workbench we have constructed. It's the first place we have constructed any type of robot making facility. So that's pretty exciting. This is where we made all our robots that are currently in the game. Murda, Ada, all of them. They all got constructed here. So yeah, this is where we house the final robot workbench. And this is where the Minutemen make their robots, or continue to facilitate their robots in order to help make the Commonwealth a better place. And that's where we're starting to roll them out at, across the board and to all our settlements, to ensure that they are safe, happy, and protected. So, with that being said, this pretty much concludes the tour, I believe, of Warwick Homestead. Not the biggest settlement, but definitely one that matters, and definitely one that we took advantage of, I think, to the best of our ability. I would say I'm pretty happy with the way this settlement turned out. I like the way it looks. I think it looks pretty sick. I think it meets our Minutemen needs. It's got our propaganda. It's got our workbenches. It's got a lot, you know. It's got a lot of cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know by absolutely nuking the thumbs up button, commenting your favorite Fallout game below, or telling me what you would add to this settlement, or what your favorite settlement to build is in Fallout 4. Let me know. I'm genuinely curious. I read every single comment. I try to respond to all of them. And yeah, I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving to the channel. We've smacked 200. Now the next goal is 300. Oh ho ho ho. We're gonna get a 4th bird. Maybe. Yeah, 4th bird. Force a charm. But yeah, I appreciate all the support, love, and help, and everything, and engagement y'all have been giving me. It's been huge. It's been real. It's been making me make more content. I hope you've been enjoying it. So that being said, I'm Silly Dilly / the General. This is When Freedom Calls, the only franchise / series across the world that lets you gauge how safe you should leave your settlers whenever you get offline. It's a pretty good gauge. It's pretty accurate, I will say. Yeah. Well, with that being said, I will catch you all in the next one. Be free, be righteous, and never, ever, ever pick your nose in public. At ease, soldiers.